See there. First question in Tier 2. The perimeter of an isosceles triangle is P, and two equal sides are each Q longer than the third side. So then the length of the equal side. So he says the perimeter of an isosceles triangle is P, and the two equal sides are each how much? Q longer than the third side, then the length of the equal side. If I take the equal side as x and x, first side, second side of the triangle. Therefore, what is the third side of the triangle? Third side of a triangle, actually the equal sides are how much more than the third side? Q longer than the third side. Therefore, the third side should be Q lesser than the equal sides. So if it is Q lesser than the equal sides, or Q shorter than the equal sides, so then it is x minus Q. Perimeter means sum of all the sides. Do the sum of all this. 3x minus Q is equals to how much? P. 3x is equals to P plus Q. X is equals to P plus Q by that. So each equal side is P plus Q by 3. Three horses are tethered at three corners of a triangular plot of land having 20 meters, 30 meters, and 40 meters each, of having sides 20 meters, 30 meters, and 40 meters each. With a rope of length 7 meters, the area of the region of this plot, which can be grazed by those horses. Now see here. This one is a triangle. You're tying three horses with a rope of 7 meters. It can graze this area and this area and this area. Yes or no? How many sectors I got? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 sectors with radius. Rope length is 7, therefore 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Right? If I add these 3 angles here, angle 1, angle 2, angle 3. What is sum of angles of a triangle? 180 degrees. If I add these 3, I'll get a semicircle. Because sum of angles of a triangle is how much? 180. One, 2, 3. With radius 7. Okay. We know very well radius, circumference, area. If radius is 7, circumference is 44, area is 154. I want you to remember this. 7 by 2, 22, 38.5. If it is double 14, double 88, 4 times 6, 1, 6. If it triples 21, it becomes triple 132. It becomes 9 times. That is how much? 1368 or 138? 1386, right? Now, we know with the 7 circle, radius is 7 means what is the area? Pi r square is, you can substitute it, not a problem, but it is 154 for the full circle. Okay, but it is only semicircle. Area will be how much? Half of 154. That is 77. See, you can always do this 22 by 7 into 7 into 7 by 2 because it is half of it. But I don't want you to waste this time as well. The moment you see 7, 154 by 2 is 77. It's all about multiples of 77, 154, and okay, half of 77 is what? 38.5. If I ask you quarter circle with radius 7, So 154 all multiples and divisors also you should know. 154 into 2 is 308, into 2 is 616. By 2 is 77, again by 2 is 38.5. If I ask you quarter circle with radius 7, full circle is how much? 154. Quarter circle is how much? 38.5. Half circle is how much? 77. Should be ready with all these values, right? The semicircle area is 77. What is the radius? 7. If the semicircle area is 308, what is the radius? 14. Because full circle is how much? 616. Semicircle is 308 means full circle is 616. 616 is what is the radius? 14. If possible, you can remember the other values as well. 21 by 2, 10.5 also you can remember. Okay. The length of side of an equilateral triangle is 8. The area of the region lying between the circumcircle and the inner circle of the triangle. See here, I'm taking an equilateral triangle. There is an inner circle. There is also circumcircle. Which area is asking you? He's asking you the area lying between inner circle and circumcircle. Okay, the entire shaded area is asking you. Entire shaded area is what? Pi capital R square minus pi small r square. Now see here. Can I say it is a by 2? Right? It is small r. This one is capital R. According to Pythagoras rule, capital R square is equals to small r square plus a square by. Therefore, capital R square minus small r square is equals to what? A square by area is equals to pi capital R square minus small r square, which is okay. So where A is the side, so what is A? A is the side. So simply, if the side of any polygon is given, what is the area between circumcircle and incircle? Pi into side square by what? Now what is the side given here? Side given here is 8. So what you will get? 8 means 64 by 4. It is 16. 16 pi is 22 into 16 by 7. 16 2s are 32. 16 2s are 32, 35. Can I say 750s are 350? How much is left out? 52 by 7. Okay, 52 by 7. This is not only for triangle, this is for any polygon. Polygon with any sides. If side is A, then what is the area between circumcircle and incircle? Area between circumcircle and incircle is pi into side square by 4. Suppose. The difference between the areas of the circumcircle and incircle of a regular polygon of n sides with each side of length 2a square. So can I say pi into side square by what? 4? 4 cancel. So what is the answer? Pi a square is the answer. Okay. From a point within an equilateral triangle, perpendiculars are drawn to the three sides, are 6 cm, 7 cm, 8 cm respectively. The length of side of a triangle. This one we have done yesterday. Once again, we know height is equals to sum of perpendiculars when perpendiculars are drawn in an equilateral triangles. Height is root 3 by 2 into side of an equilateral triangle. Sum of perpendiculars is 21. So side of an equilateral triangle is 42 by root 3. Multiply and divide it by root 3. It is 14 root 3. Okay. From a point inside an equilateral triangle, if you draw perpendiculars on three sides, the sum of perpendiculars is same as height of an equilateral triangle. That is the basic. The length and breadth of a rectangular plot of land are in the ratio 5:3. Length is 5, breadth is 3 for a rectangle. The owner spent 3,000 for surrounding it from all the sides at a rate of 7.5 meter. Okay, per meter. What is the difference between the length and breadth of the plot? What is the length of the plot we are taking? 5x. What is the breadth of the plot? 3x. What is the difference is asking you? The difference should be what the answer is 2x. Let's find out 2x first, then we'll do it. Okay. So see here 7.5 per meter. If 7.5 for 1 meter means 3,000 rupees you are spending means how many meters? It is 3,000 divided by 7.5, that is 15 by 2. That is 7.5. This is perimeter. One's up. So what is the perimeter? 400. Actually, what is the perimeter of a rectangle when length and breadth are given? 2 times of L plus B. 2 times of 8x. 50. X is equals to 25. If x is 25, what is the difference? 50 meters is the answer. Copy them. The area of a trapezium is 336 square centimeters. If its parallel sides are in the ratio 5:7 and the perpendicular distance between them is 40, then the smaller of the parallel side. What are the parallel sides? 5x, 7x. He's asking you the smaller of the parallel side, obviously, which is a multiple of 5. According to me, the answer should be what? 20, but let's solve it because it can be sometimes different also. So area of a trapezium is what? Half into distance between the parallel sides, that is height. Sum of parallel sides, 12x. 336. 1s are 7s are 12. 2s are 24. 12. 8. Remember 336 is 24 into 14. Okay. What is 336? 24 into 14. 7 1s are. Therefore, the smaller side is 20. The moment you can see it, 14 1s are, 14 24s are, 12 1s are, 12 2s are. Therefore, x is equals to how much? 4. If a wheel covers a distance of 440 meters in 20 rotations, then the diameter of the wheel. In 20 rotations, it covers how much? In 20 rotations, it covers 440. Therefore, in one rotation means circumference, which is equals to 22. If circumference is 22, radius is 3.5. Do I need to remind this? 7 means 44. Okay, half of it. 2. Okay, 22. Double of it. 88. Triple of it. 132. Right? Area is 1386. If a circle of radius 21 centimeters An arc subtends an angle of 56 at the center. Then the length of the arc. You remember the length of arc? Length of arc is equals to 56 divided by 360. So 2 pi r, 2 into 22 by 7. Radius is 21. You can directly write in this place what you can write. The moment you see the radius 21, we know normally 7 means 44. 3 times means 132. Immediately 132 should come. If it comes, it's okay. Otherwise, you can just cancel it. How much it is? 132. Now see here. Keep that 0 separate. You can cancel it in 6 also. Okay, or else you can cancel it in 12 also. 12 3s are 12. 11, right? 56 into 11. 56. 56. How much it is? 616 divided by 3 gives you. It is 2. 20.53, something like that. Actually, it is it is 20.53 because there is only one value which is in 20s. 3 circles of the radius ABC touch each other externally. The area of the triangle formed by joining their centers. Circle 1. What are the radius? 3 circles of radius. One is A, B, B, C, and C. What are the 3 sides of a triangle? The sides of a triangle, S1 is A plus B, S2, second side is B plus C, third side is A plus C. Sides of a triangle. When 3 sides of a triangle are given, what is the area of a triangle? Area of a triangle is, first semi-perimeter is what? Add all of them. You'll get A plus B plus C because 2A plus 2B plus 2C by 2. Now, area is under root of S into, S means what? A plus B plus C. S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. So it is what? A plus B plus C into A, B, C. So the answer is under root of A plus B plus C into A, B, C. Is that clear? When 3 sides are given, this is how we find out the area. A wire is bent into a form of a circle of radius 42 centimeters. If it is bent into a square, then the side of a square will be. So when you bend it, what happens to the area changes, but perimeter remains the same. So it's trying to say that the perimeters of both circle and square are equal. What is the perimeter of a circle? 2 into 22 by 7 into 42 is equals to area of, sorry, perimeter of a square, right? 7 ones are 6 are 44 now, so it is 11. So what is the side of a square? 66 centimeter. We are just doing perimeter of circle is equals to perimeter of square. The area of circle is 13.86. You remember when it is 21, 132, 1386. Divided by 10, 2.1, divided by 10, 3.2, divided by 100. So what is the radius? 2.1. What is the perimeter? 13.2. The cost of fencing it at a rate of 60 pies per meter. So how many meters we have? See, it is hectares, na? Which means into 10,000. So which means into 100. Yes or no? So into 100 means 1320 into 60 pies, 0.6. All you have to do is 132 into what? 6. 792 is your answer. Yes or no? The only answer which ends with 2 is 792 there. The moment you look at 1386, what you should recall? 132 should immediately come to your mind. So the moment you get 132 into 60, you have to do. The area of a sector of a circle of radius 5 is formed by a length of arc 3.5. This we have already done, but once again I'm doing it. When length of arc and radius is given, area of sector. See, area of sector is equals to theta by 360 into what? Pi r square. Length of arc is theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Divide both of them. Sector area by length of arc is equals to r by 2. Therefore, area of sector is equals to radius into length of arc by what? 2. I've already given it as a formula, but once again, 5 into 3.5 by 2. By 2 you do it, it is 25 into 35. Forget about the point, it is 875, 8.75. I told you how to find out 15 into 25, 25 into 35, 35 into 45 as well. Copy that. This is some 3D figures. See about a prism and a pyramid. If up and down surfaces are same surfaces, the first figure is called a triangular prism. Second figure is called, if it is a square base, then you call it as a square prism. Third one is a circular prism. Okay. Circular prism is also called cylinder. right? If I just expand this, you just cut it and open, you'll get a rectangle and you get two bases. If it is a hollow one, you'll get a rectangle. Okay, and you will get two base areas. Suppose if it is a circle, you get a circle here and you get a circle here. This is actually a circle, you can assume. Okay, you get a circle there and circle here. If you are cutting and opening a cylinder, assume you take a paper and fold it in any shape. Suppose I'm taking this paper and I'm folding it in a shape of a cylinder, right? It is a hollow one. But if I open it up, what happens? It will give you a rectangle. Yes or no? Now, for the length and breadth of this rectangle is what? Breadth of this rectangle is height of the cylinder. Length of this rectangle is perimeter of the circle formed. Yes or no? If I fold it in a shape of a triangle, it becomes what? A triangular prism. If I fold it in a shape of a triangle, it becomes a triangular prism. Imagine just like this. If I put it here like this, what it is? It is a triangular prism. This becomes the perimeter of what? Triangle. So here this part, we call it as a base perimeter. This is, it remains the height only. So what is the lateral surface area? Lateral surface area means surface area of walls, not up and down. Surface area of walls is, or lateral surface area is, you okay, it is a rectangle. What is the area of a rectangle? Here base perimeter into what? Height. How do I get the total surface area? Total surface area means this lateral surface area plus how many bases you have. This is base area. This one is also base area. Here you can have a circle, triangle, or a square. Because I'm taking a triangular prism, I'm getting triangle. I'm taking a circular prism, I'm getting two circles. If you take a triangular prism, you'll get two triangles. Therefore, along with lateral surface area, you also add two base area. Understand that point? Okay, along with lateral surface area, you add 2 times of base area, right? How do I find out the volume of it? See, the volume of it is simply, you just keep on adding the triangles like this. Volume means the space occupied. Okay, if you keep on adding the triangles, up to you have to add all the triangles height up to height h. So step by step, if you form it, it will be some space it will occupy. And what is the space occupied? The space occupied will be, the base is a triangle. And how, okay, up to how much height it is occupied? Up to h height it is occupied. So you say the volume is simply base area into height. You multiply the base area up to what? Up to height h. So volume of this figures, volume of these figures will be what? Base area into height. So this is for a pyramid. Sorry, prism. Lateral surface area is what? What was it? Base perimeter into what? Height. Total surface area is base perimeter into height. Don't know why they are disappearing. Lateral surface area is base perimeter into height. Total surface area is base perimeter into height plus 2 times of base area. Finally, volume is base area into height. This is for a prism. Now, for a pyramid, if you look at pyramid means I'll take a triangular base, square base, a circular base. You add all the vertices of the base. You add all the vertices of a base to an apex point. So what are these? These are pyramids. First one is what kind of a pyramid? Base is a triangle, so you call it as a triangular pyramid. Okay. Second one is square base, square pyramid. Third one is a circular base, so circular pyramid. Right? Now see. I'm drawing a height from this point to the base. Where exactly this comes? It is the in-center of the circle formed. What is it? It is in-center of the circle formed. If you draw a circle here, it will be the in-center of the circle. It is the center of the circle. You understand? So what is the center of the circle which is inside? In-center only, right? So what is it? It is in-center. Like that it will be. This is called height of the prism. This is height of the prism, height of the prism, height of the prism. It is radius. That is radius. If I draw, I can take a blue color, let's say. If I draw this. This one is slant height. There are two things which are different here. One is slant height, one is the height of the pyramid. So height of the pyramid is what? H. Okay, slant height of the pyramid is what? L. And what is the radius? Radius is R. What is the relation between H, R and L? Pythagoras rule. H square plus R square is equals to what? L square. Right? Suppose if you cut and open a triangular pyramid. If you cut and open a triangular pyramid, how it looks? 1, 2, 3. Join it. And you'll, apart from this, you'll get a triangle like this as a base. So what is it? Base area. Here I will get this blue color lines. Height, height, height. What kind of a triangle I'll take? I'll obviously take an equilateral triangle. So this is A. What are these blue lines? L, L, L. Can you tell me what is the area? The lateral surface area of this. Let me first take this. So now look at the lateral surface area. Lateral surface area means only this region area. And what is that region area? Half into base into height. Height in all the cases is L. What is the base? A plus A plus A. That is 3A. So can I say it is base area, base perimeter into slant height by what? 2. Right? Can you tell me what is the total surface area? Apart from lateral surface area, you add base area. And what is the volume? Volume of the prism, sorry, volume of the pyramid is exactly 1/3 of the volume of the prism. Okay, volume of the pyramid is exactly 1/3 of the volume of the prism. So what is the volume of the prism? Base area into height. So volume of the pyramid is what? 1/3 of base area into height. Copy these two first. Put the heading as prism. See what we know about a cube. Cube has how many surfaces? Top surface. This one is the bottom one. Top and bottom, there are two surfaces. Sides, left and right, two surfaces. Into one. Back side. So totally how many surfaces? You can imagine the room that you're sitting in is a cube, right? Up and down, 4 walls. Totally how many, okay, how many surfaces we have? 6 surfaces, right? And how many corners you have in this room? How many corners? 8 corners. How many edges? Edges means these lines. How many edges are there? 12 edges. Therefore, a cube. How many surfaces? 6 surfaces. Surfaces, you can also call it faces. How many vertices? 8 vertices. How many edges? 12 edges. When do you call this figure is a cube? When all the edges are of equal size and all the surfaces are square surfaces. Yes or no? If all the surfaces are square surfaces, all the edges are of equal size, then you call it cube, right? For any rectilinear figure or any polyhedron, polyhedron means like polygon means 2-dimensional one. Polyhedron means it's a 3-dimensional figure. Okay. Vertices plus faces will always be edges plus 2. Faces plus vertices will equal to what? Edges plus 2. Suppose you take a square pyramid. How do I take a square pyramid? You take a square here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many faces we have in this? 4 faces inclined and bottom one, 5 faces. How many vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 vertices. How many edges? 4 inclined, 4 at the bottom. Totally 8 edges plus, it's not 10, right? So always faces plus vertices is equals to what? Edges plus 2. Now, you call it as a square prism. The lateral surface area is actually only surface area of walls. We know all 4 of them are squares, therefore 4a square. total surface area is equals to, there are 6 squares, therefore 6a square. Volume is length into breadth into height, that is a into a, which is equals to what? A cube. You can also use base area into height. Sorry, base perimeter into height. What is base perimeter? Perimeter of a square is 4a into height. Height is also a. Therefore, 4a into a is 4a square. Now, total surface area is lateral surface area plus 2 times of base area, right? Volume is base area into height. I'm using the formulas of what? Prism. Okay. So you can just remember it like that. Next. Look at the surface of the diagonal of the surface. When I say diagonal of the surface, surface is a squared surface, diagonal of a square is root 2. When I say diagonal of the cube, that is root 3a. You take the Pythagoras rule to a and root 2a, you will get root 3a as the hypotenuse. So you have to remember the diagonal of the cube. What is the diagonal of the cube? Diagonal of the cube is root 3a. And diagonal of the cube is the largest or the longest length possible inside a cube. Let's say you want to put a rod inside a cube. So what is the length of the largest rod that you can put inside a cube of side or edge A? So obviously, what is the length of the rod? Root 3 times of A. That is the maximum length that we can put it inside a cube. So that is the diagonal. Okay. Distance from center of the cube to any vertex of the cube is equals to half of the diagonal. Understood? The distance from center of the cube to any vertex of the cube. Let it be, if it is O, let it be A. Then what is OA? OA is equals to distance from center of the cube to any vertex is what? Root 3 by 2 times of A. Sometimes they'll ask you from the center point of the cube to the distance between the center point of the cube to any vertex of the cube is what? Is actually half of the diagonal. What is the diagonal? Root 3a. Half of the diagonal is root 3 by 2 into a. Now, what is the main difference between a cube and a cuboid? Tell me, what is the main difference between a cube and a cuboid? Cube, all surfaces are equal. In cuboid, only opposite surfaces are equal. In cube, all surfaces are equal. In cuboid, only opposite surfaces are equal. Same thing, it also has how many surfaces? 6 surfaces, 8 vertices, 12 edges. Let's take it as a cuboid. Look at the edges lengths. If it is breadth, breadth, breadth and breadth. The pillar is height, height, height and height. This one is length, length, length and length. I'll say lateral surface area is perimeter of base into height. Or else you can say apart from LB and LB, see you have HB and HB, right? And the front one is BH and the back one is also BH. You want to look at like this. If I take this as H, this is B, this is L. Horizontal is L, inclined is B, vertical is H. Can you tell me what is the area of this? Okay, fine. Anyway, see this. This one is BH. What about this? This is also BH. So sides are 2BH. Right? Front one is HL. Back one is HL. So front one is HL, back one is also HL. Right? And the top one is LB. Bottom is also LB. Apart from top and bottom, you take all the other is lateral surface area. So lateral surface area is 2 times of HB, 2 times of HL. So you common 2H, that is L plus B or B plus H. Is it not base perimeter into height? Yes or no? Is it not base perimeter into height? Total surface area, you add what? You add up and down surfaces also. So it is what? 2 times of LBs we have, 2 times of BH we have, 2 times of HL we have. So the lateral surface area is only 2 times of HL and HB, but when it comes to total surface area, it will be LB, BH, HL. What is the volume? Volume is base area into height. So length into breadth is rectangle area into height. So you'll get the volume of the cuboid. And what is important thing is the diagonal of the cuboid. Diagonal of the cuboid is under root of L square plus B square plus H square. So this L square plus B square plus H square is the longest length which is possible inside a cuboid. How do you get it? You take the diagonal of the surface, that is under root of L square plus B square. And what is another side here? H. Use the Pythagoras rule to H in under root of L square plus B square. What do you get? Under root of L square plus B square plus H square. Apart from the derivation also, you can directly remember that the diagonal is equals to under root of L square plus B square plus H square. Now tell me for very quickly, a circular prism. A circular prism is called, what is a circular prism is called? It is called a cylinder. But you apply the formulas of what? Cylinder only. So you apply the formulas of prism. Radius and height. Tell me what is the lateral surface area of a prism? What is the lateral surface area of a prism? Base perimeter into height. What is the base here? Circle. Perimeter of a circle is 2 pi r into height is h. Understood? So what is the lateral surface area of a cylinder? 2 pi r h. What is the total surface area of the cylinder? To lateral surface area, you add 2 times of base area. Base area is pi r square. You common 2 pi r, you'll get h plus r. This is the total surface area of cylinder. What is the volume of the cylinder? Volume of a prism is base area into height. Base area is pi r square. Height is h. Is that clear? What is cone? What about cone? Cone is a circular pyramid, right? Use the formulas of pyramid. This one is h, this one is r, this one is l. We know h square plus r square is equals to l square. And what is the lateral surface area? Lateral surface area is base perimeter into slant height by what? 2. Base perimeter is 2 pi r into L by 2. It is pi r L. So what is the lateral surface area of a cone? Pi r L. What is the total surface area of the cone? Pi r L plus base area pi r square. Common pi r, you'll get L plus r. Volume is 1/3 of the base area into height, 1/3 of pi r square h. 1/3 of pi r square h. See, since it is the radius of a circle, r, h, and l. Tell me what are the different radius that you can have? The radius are basically what? Multiple of 7. Yes or no? If it is a multiple of 7, tell me a triplet with 7. Tell me. 7 means this one becomes 24 and 25. This is the triplet related to 7. 7, 24 and 25. My suggestion is to find out with 7, 24, 25, find out all possible things for a cone and remember. Because basically 7, 24, 25 comes. Okay, what are the things that they may ask you about a cone? They may ask you at the most lateral surface area, total surface area, volume. So put the heading as lateral surface area, total surface area, and what? Volume. And try to remember them. Suppose the volume is given. One of this radius is 7 and height is 24. So you know that the slant height is what? 25. So any one value is also missing. You can find out by remembering these values. Not only for 7. If it is 7 by 2. If it is radius is 3.5, what is the height? They'll give you definitely height as 12. Therefore, slant height becomes what? 12.1. If it is 14, this becomes 48. This becomes 50. Basically, this is how they'll give you. Right? But not only this, all Pythagoras triplets are applicable. Sometimes if the radius is 3, height is 4, then the slant height is 5. All triplets, but most important triplet is what? 7, 24, 25. When it comes to cone, this is very, very important because a lot of times when cone is given, it's always they'll try to give you the multiple of 7. Why do they give you multiple of 7? Because of this 22 by 7. Understood? They may give you 7 by 2 or they may give you 14 or anything related to that only they'll give you. So better you try to find out the lateral surface area, total surface area and volume of cone. Okay, when R is 7, 3.5 and 14, so that you can do it quickly. Nowadays questions from 3-dimensional geometry are lengthy because of these values, right? The more you remember, more easily you can crack it. Now, sphere. Just imagine a sphere. Sphere is like a ball shape. You can imagine a cricket ball or a football. It's a 3-dimensional one. This one is a diameter. This one is also the diameter. This is also a diameter. This one also a diameter. Just imagine. Okay, all of them are diameters only. Right. Now to remember the formulas of a sphere, assume that the sphere is formed by 4 cones. Okay, don't think about the logic, just assume that it is formed by 4 cones. And now what are the 4 cones? Look at here. The 4 cones are cone 1, cone 2, cone 3, cone 4, like this. This is cone 1. This one is cone 2, cone 3, cone 4. Now the entire surface area of the sphere is covered by how many circles? 4 circles. Yes or no? So what is the lateral surface area? So no lateral here. It is like total surface area only. When it comes to the sphere, I said it is 4 cones. Therefore, total surface area of the sphere is 4 circles, 4 pi r square. It comes to volume. What is each cone volume? 1 by 3 pi r square h. H is also what? R only. Therefore, it is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Understood? 4 cones you remember, 4 into 1 by 3 pi r square h beta. H is also radius only here. Therefore, what is the volume of the sphere? 4 by 3 pi r cube. What is the surface area of the sphere? 4 pi r square. When you take out a lateral surface area, find total surface area of the hemisphere. Now you look at hemisphere. Let's say, imagine the green color. Imagine a watermelon. Now this one is a solid one. The hemisphere can be in a ball shape or else it can be like a watermelon. There is difference. Okay, ball shape means open. Okay, watermelon means completely closed. See, for a bowl shape, you cannot have a total surface area. Okay, for this solid, you can say the lateral surface area is the green color one. What is the green color one? The complete sphere is 4 pi r square, therefore it is 2 pi r square. Therefore, the red one is also a circle, it is pi r square. So lateral surface area is 2 pi r square. When it comes to total surface area is what? 3 pi r square. Let's take an empty bowl. Okay, an empty bowl with negligible thickness. If I ask you what is total surface area of this empty bowl, what is outside? 2 pi r square. What is inside? Same 2 pi r square, because it is coated inside and as well as outside. So that becomes what? 4 pi r square. It is the hollow one. Hollow means empty inside. Understood? For a solid figure, for a solid hemisphere, what happens? 2 pi r outside, 2 pi r square outside. Okay, and the red colored surface is what? Pi r square. So you say lateral surface area of a solid hemisphere is 2 pi r square. Total surface area is what? 3 pi r square. And when it comes to volume, half of the sphere, 2 by 3 pi r cube. This is the volume of the hemisphere, right? Because you are cutting it into two equal parts. If you cut a figure into two equal parts, everything changes but except the volume. Volume becomes what? Half only. Okay, everything will not become half. Only volume becomes half. Okay, you are melting 1,000 spheres and you are forming a big cone. You are melting 1,000 spheres and you are forming a big cone. You're casting it into a big cone. What remains the same? Volume of 1,000 spheres, you can equate it to volume of the cone. You cannot equate the surface area of 1,000 spheres is equals to surface area of cone. No, that changes. So what remains the same? Only volume remains the same. When one figure is converted into another shape, only one thing remains the same. What is it? Volume. Understand that point? Okay. So whenever some figures are melted and forming another figure, then you can just simply find out their volumes are equal, so that you can find out the relation between them. Copy that. Just repeat it once again. Look at the hollow cylinder. Okay. For hollow cylinder, it is a cylinder with certain thickness. Okay, cylinder with certain thickness. Height for both the cylinders are same there, certain thickness, right? Now empty inside. If you want to look at lateral surface area, the lateral surface area is outside area plus inside area. What is outside area? It is 2 pi capital R H is the outside area. And what is the inside area? Inside area is 2 pi small r H. And if you want total surface area, you have two rings. One is above and one is below. You add two rings there. 2 pi capital R square minus small r square is the ring area. So two rings, that is the reason 2 into pi capital R square minus small r square. Right? When it comes to volume, ring area into height. Or else you can say the larger cylinder minus smaller cylinder. What is the larger cylinder volume? Pi capital R square H. Smaller cylinder volume is pi small r H. Right? Same is the gate. Okay, same is it with cone, but the difference between cone and a cylinder is cylinder, both the cylinders will have the same height, whereas in cone they do not have the same height, right? They have the different height, different lateral surface, different slant heights, different radius. Okay, whereas in cylinder only radius are same, but heights are same, only radius are different. Okay, what is this lateral surface area? Lateral surface area of the outer one and the inner one. Outer one is pi capital R capital L. Inner one is pi small r small l, right? If you want total surface area, add a ring area and the volume larger one minus smaller one. Same is the case with the hemisphere. Hemisphere, outer one is 2 pi capital R square, inner one is 2 pi small r square, right? Total surface area means you add an area of a ring, right? Volume means the larger volume, 2/3 of pi capital R cube minus small r, right? Copy that. We'll see what is the frustum of a cone. Take a cone. You cut a cone by a plane parallel to its base. This is like a plane, okay? A rectangular plane parallel to its base. Then cone will be divided into two parts like this. So look at this part. It is in the shape of an inverted bucket. Yes or no? This is in the shape of an inverted bucket. Right? This inverted bucket is called frustum of a cone. Now for a frustum of cone, small r, capital R, height of a frustum, slant height of a frustum. Small h, small l, small r, capital R. Now see here, the two triangles formed are similar triangles. Tell me what about this? H, L, small r, capital R. If the entire thing is capital H, the entire thing is capital L. The smaller one is capital H minus small h. Capital L minus use the similarity. How do you write the similarity? What are the sides of the smaller triangle? The sides of smaller triangles are h minus small h divided by the larger one is capital H. Capital L minus small l divided by capital L. Small r by capital R. This will always be in the same ratio. Understood? If you want to derive the formulas for it, okay, you just cut this frustum. You just cut this frustum and imagine. If you cut it and imagine it, it will be like this. Yes or no? If you cut that frustum and open it, this is the distance between the parallel sides. Here you have one small circle. Here you have a bigger circle. Can you imagine it? Okay. Now, look at what is the area. We know this will be what? Slant height. This is 2 pi small r. This is 2 pi capital R. Perimeter of the larger smaller circle, perimeter of the larger circle, pi small r square, pi capital R square. Therefore, what kind of a figure it is? Trapezium. What is the area of trapezium? So lateral surface area of a frustum is half into sum of parallel sides, pi capital R into small r. Sorry, capital R plus small r into L. 2 cancel, therefore pi into capital R plus small r into slant height is nothing but what? Lateral surface area of a frustum. What is total surface area of a frustum? Along with lateral surface area, you add pi capital R square plus pi small r square. That is the total surface area of the frustum. One is a smaller circle, another one is a bigger circle. How do you find out the volume? Larger cylinder, larger cone minus smaller cone, you do it. If you do it, you will get 1/3 of pi. In place of r square, you will get capital R square plus small r square plus capital R into small r into h. Try to remember that as it is. Okay. Capital R square plus small r square plus capital R into small h. This is the volume of the frustum. Okay. What is the lateral surface area? Pi capital. Okay. In place of R, you substitute what else? Capital R plus small r you substitute. Okay. Pi capital R plus small r into L. So that is the lateral surface area. What is total? You add one small circle and one bigger circle. That is pi capital R square plus small r square. Now what is the volume? 1/3 of pi. In place of r square, you put r square plus capital R square, small r square, capital R into small r into h. Derivation is waste of time. You can just remember. Okay. Copy the frustum's formulas. This one is a cone. You're cutting a cone by using two planes parallel to its base, and you are trisecting the height. Okay, you are trisecting the height of a cone by using two planes which are parallel to its base. Now see here. You're cutting it here. You're cutting it here. Cone, frustum, again frustum. First one is cone, second one is frustum, third one is again frustum. But see here, I'll take it as this volume of first one is 1, volume of second one is 2, volume of third one is 3. If I add volume 1 plus volume 2, it also again becomes a cone, medium cone. Okay, and the larger cone is volume 1 plus volume 2 plus volume 3 becomes a larger cone, right? You are dividing in such a manner that 1, 1, 1, which means if it is H, this is also H, this is also H. It is L, this is L, this is L. When it comes to here, it is radius. It is not radius. It is 2 times of radius. This is 3 times of radius. Because in what ratio you are dividing? 1, 1, 1. But when it comes to radius, R, 2R, 3R. You understand that? Okay. Now see here, when sides are in 1:2:3 ratio, what are the volumes ratio? Volume means cube. I'll take the smaller cone, medium cone, and the larger cone. Smaller cone means V1. Medium cone means V1 plus V2. Larger cone means V1 plus V2 plus V3 is equals to side cube, side cube, side cube. Because you are taking volumes, not the sides. If you take areas, it is square. If you take volumes, it will be cube. Sides are in the ratio 1:2:3 means areas will be in the ratio 1 square is to 2 square is to 3 square. Volumes will be in the ratio 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube. Therefore, smaller one volume 1, medium one volume 8, larger one volume is 27. Now if V1 is 1, what is V2 and V3? See, second medium cone minus smaller cone you do, you will get V2. So 8 minus 1 you do, you will get V2. So what is 8 minus 1? You do, okay. Larger minus medium you do, you will get V3. So that is 27 minus 8, which is 1:7:90. So this question they can ask you directly. Okay. What is the volume of the resulting figures? The ratio of the volumes of the resulting figure is what? 1:7:90. Even if you don't remember these values, just remember, okay, that if you take the first one, it is a cube number. You add first and second, it also a cube number. 1 plus 7, 8. It is also a cube number. You add 1 plus 2 plus 3. That is also cube. 1 plus 7 plus 19. What is it? 27. That is also a cube number. Even if they want to divide it into 4 equal parts, the next cube comes 64 minus 27. So ratio will be always in the ratio 1 cube is 2. 2 cube minus 1 cube is 2. 3 cube minus 2 cube is 2. 4 cube minus 3 cube, it goes on like that. So remember for this, it is 1:7:19. This question they may ask you directly. Copy it.